So around this time, this is when God started telling me about the wise deceiver. He's a wise deceiver. That's when God started showing me his life and not living up to his calling. Because some people have gifts, but they'll use those gifts to try to gain people trust, to devour them. That's why women have to be careful in ministries when you go into church, because a lot of times they might be gifted. God gave them a gift, but yet they are utilizing that gift for their own gain. So that's what he was doing. That's why I say he's like a David. And when he saw me, I was like a Bathsheba, because he was lusting. He wanted another woman. David already had wives. He saw Bathsheba, he wanted her too. That's why I said it. That's why the message gets so deep, because God was prophesying to me about him. I don't understand why people will see you and know that you live for God and you're rooted. But see, some people walk so much in that pride and they think that they are so good, they don't even realize God is exposing them too. I don't know why you thought God wasn't gonna show me you. That's what blows my mind about people. But that's how you know they so caught up in themselves, they don't even think about how God is exposing them, because they think they're gonna get away with it, because they think that they're the only gifted ones. But God will still expose you too, and he will still correct you even when you belong to him. So that's why I say this was a guy that he could be living in his purpose and being more fruitful. See, the life he was trying to advertise to me was a life he wasn't even giving his current wife. So you trying to come over here with your representative, with your suit and tie on, trying to come to me like on the ups. But your wife is suffering. You don't even nurture her. So I know you're not going to nurture me, because you're already trying to deceive me. You're trying to make me think you ain't trying to holler at me, which is a lie. Number two, you told me you were single, because he was asking me personal questions, trying to set me up to know what he need to know things about me. He already know about his life. He just trying to see if I'm available. And he was the first person that made me realize that I don't like when people try to invite themselves into my life without asking. And that's what the soft conversation was for, the soft bait. He was trying to invite himself into my life. You ain't say, are you looking for new friends? Or, hey, you mind if I see you? They try to come in. Soft bait. Wise deceiver, because they looking for their next victim or their next meal. They trying to eat up off you, your energy, or whatever it is that you offer. So, but let me also say this is very important. So now after it has been established that I know about the wife, is they going through marital issues, which is clear. Either way, I don't want none of that drama. I don't want it regardless. You see what I'm saying? Because she on here, she still want her marriage, and then you trying to go out here and be slick and trying to move on or try to find a rebound or whatever you up to. You see what I'm saying? But let me say that this is important. So now that it's out, the cat's out the bag. I said, now when it comes to your marriage, what do you think you could have done better? He said, not marry her, nothing. I knew then he was dangerous. What did you hear? What did you hear? No accountability. Nothing. He didn't do anything wrong. That's how I knew everything that woman posts was true. Every video she shared, like I said, she was sharing videos from other content creators and other men talking about men and marriages or your spouses. One video was, whenever you go to your spouse about how you feel and they turn it into an argument or they make it about them, they don't love you. I knew that because, like I said, he didn't know I knew the wife page. He thought he still had me deceived. So that's why I asked, what you think you could have done better? He said, nothing, not marry her, because God told me not to marry her because she did this and that. No, I wish God would have told her not to marry you. God told you not to marry her, huh? But God didn't tell you to come to me and be truthful. He didn't tell you that he was going to expose you to me. No accountability. That's how I knew she had a dangerous man. And she was better off without him. So let me touch on another point too. So in one of my last videos, I was talking about me sharing this information with another young lady that was close to me when he approached me. Because I say, you always have the women around that idolize that marriage and them meeting a man that is so safe and secure. So this is why I say, be careful, ladies, when it comes to ministry. Men that have gifts or women. This can be on either side. But in case this happens a lot with women, especially when they don't have no real leadership. She don't know what to look for. A man come to her talking about God, she's all in. That's how the other young lady was. Because I was telling her about, oh girl, this might be your husband. I said, girl, that ain't my man. No, it's not. So during this time, I'm teaching her Like, if you stop jumping the gun, then you can see who's who. So then when I let her know, God showed me that he's married, right? What? I said, see, you would have missed that. And you trying to encourage me to allow this man to come in my life who I don't know. This is a complete stranger online. He ain't even got nothing on his page. Like, they be having them little secret little pages with that little one profile picture and got a whole life out here. And I said, see, this is why you keep running into the same thing you running into. I'm telling y'all this so, ladies, you don't keep doing it. Stop jumping because a man taught God. Because I know you want a man that will lead you to Christ. No, you go to God on your own. Know God on your own, so therefore he can equip you. So therefore, when a wise deceiver come around, that you know that you have the gift to discern. You need to know God's voice. The reason why I was able to find out all the information, because I hear God's voice. And I had already been on my journey for many years before he came along. See, my platform wasn't as big as it is now. So this is why I don't respond to a lot of DMs no more, because people do send me videos and talking about all the things that's going on in the world or the prophetic stuff like that. He was just taking that same route to gain access to me. So, eventually, like I said, he was a dangerous man. He didn't do nothing wrong to his woman. And here's the thing. I even found her page the other day. Little lady still marital issues. Because people could say they're getting a divorce and they can still be trauma bonding with each other, that back and forth. It's no different from people having kids together who still mess around from time to time. Still, it would have been the same thing years later. I talked to my spiritual father about him, at that time when he came along to be in prayer with me about who this person was. So he was telling me, from God, he said, don't get involved with whoever this guy is. He said, because you'll be in a triangle, because he has some stuff going on. He has mess going on, which he did. So I hope y'all caught them diamonds. Stay away from them wise deceivers. And the only way to be able to know them is to know God's voice, because God will tell you. Catch them diamonds.